Have you ever just stopped and wondered, how do we build a better society? A more peaceful one? It's a massive question, right? Thinkers have been wrestling with it for centuries. Well, today, we're going to dive into one ancient answer that feels, honestly, super modern. We're going to look at Confucianism, not as some old, dusty philosophy, but as a real, practical game plan for building a better world. And it all starts with you. So yeah, this is the big one. How do you create a society where people actually get along? Where things just work? This is the exact problem that the philosopher Confucius was trying to solve thousands of years ago. And for him, the answer wasn't about big laws and scary punishments. No, it was about creating a genuine sense of order that grows from the inside out. And this is what's so cool about his approach. It's where he doesn't start. You'd think the answer would be, a powerful leader, a bunch of new laws, some big government program. But nope, he doesn't start there at all. His entire blueprint for a thriving society starts somewhere way smaller, way more personal. That's it. The whole thing, this grand vision for a peaceful world, it all grows from one tiny seed. A single, personal decision that one person makes. It's a pretty powerful idea, isn't it? That real change doesn't just trickle down from the top, it actually grows up from the ground, from each of us. And boom, here it is. This one quote is basically the key to everything. At 15, I set my heart upon learning. Now, he's not just talking about hitting the books for a test. This idea of learning is way bigger. It's about committing yourself to getting better as a person, to developing your character, to understanding your role in the world. Making that one choice to set your heart upon learning. That's the first domino that can, believe it or not, change everything. Okay, so what happens next? You make this choice, you commit to learning, then what? Well, according to Confucius, this one decision creates a kind of ripple effect. It leads to three really important results that build on each other. First up, the change happens inside you. All that learning and self-reflection, it helps you build up your moral behavior. Think of it like an internal compass. It's about developing a real sense of what's right and what's wrong. And, this is the important part, actually choosing to do the right thing. It's about becoming a genuinely good person, from the inside out. So once you've got that inner compass working, it can't just stay hidden inside, right? It has to show up in how you act. And that brings us to the second result, respect. This is your moral behavior made visible. It's how you treat the people around you, your family, your friends, your coworkers. It's about honoring those relationships and playing your part with real sincerity. And here's the payoff. When you get a whole bunch of people who are guided by that inner morality and who show it through their respect for others, what do you get? You get the grand prize, social harmony. This is the ultimate goal, a society that runs smoothly, not because everyone's afraid of getting in trouble, but because they are all actively trying to be good to each other. It's just the natural result when enough people do the inner work first. So, we've seen the start and we've seen the finish line. Now, let's just take a second and connect all the dots, mapping out this whole journey from one person's choice to a healthy society. It really boils down to this. On one side, you've got the individual's job. You commit to learning, and that builds your moral character. On the other side, you've got society's reward. That inner character shows up as respect. And all that respect, added together, creates social harmony. The crucial takeaway here is that you just can't get the stuff on the right without first doing the hard work on the left. The health of a society is a direct reflection of the character of its people. And that brings us right back to the most mind-blowing part of this whole thing. This amazing, harmonious system. It's not built by some genius leader or a government committee. It's built by one person, and then another person, and then another, each one making that same simple but profound choice to just try and be better. So this ancient philosophy lands right here, right now, with a really personal question for you. This isn't just some abstract idea about society. It's about starting with ourselves. If you were going to start on this path, what's the one thing? Maybe it's a skill, a virtue, a piece of knowledge. What's the one thing you would set your heart on learning?